Hello everyone, Equipment War here, and welcome to this in-depth mechanics of dual wielding and how it works in Path of Exile. The first thing I'm going to talk about is how the dual wielding actually are working. And the first thing you don't need to have the same weapon in both hands. You can have an axe and a sword, you can have a sword and a dagger, you can have a mace and a dagger, and so on. The only weapon you need to have the exactly same type of is wands. You can actually dual wielding wands, but you must have two wands. You can't have just one wand and a sword, for example. And when you equip and start dual wielding, when you equip your two weapons, and this applies to any weapon, even when you're dual wielding two wands, you will get these three passive bonuses. First one is you get 10% more attack speed, you get 15% additional block chance, and you get 20% more attack physical damage when dual wielding. And you always get these bonuses whatever weapon you are equipping, so you always get that damage increase, and that attack speed increase, and that block chance. The bonus of dual wielding can be increased via passives, and the weapon do not have to be of the same type to receive the dual wielding bonuses. And also there is no penalties of any kind to attacks with your offhand weapon. The large majority of attacks in Path of Exile will alternate between equipped weapons for attacks, swinging the first with the main hand and then the other with the offhand weapon. The attack time is also the average between the weapons, so if you have two very fast weapons, you will attack very fast. But if you have one very fast weapon and one very slow weapon, it will be the average between the two, so you will attack something in the middle. As I said before, many skills in Path of Exile, many attack skills, will alternate between the main hand and offhand. At first it attacks with your main hand weapon, then your offhand, then your main hand, then your offhand, and so on. But there's also an exception to this, and I'm gonna go over 3 skills which actually uses only your main hand weapon. And those 3 skills are Ground Slam, Leap Slam, and Double Strike. Those 3 skills only uses your main hand weapon. And by the way, if you have 2 different weapons on your character and the skill you attempt to use only works with one of them, only the viable weapon will be used for the attack made by that skill. For example, let's say you have one sword and one mace, and you want to use Glacial Hammer. Glacial Hammer only works with maces, so the attack will only be made by the maces and not with the sword, and it will not alternate between them. The same goes for Heavy Strike, Infernal Blow, Puncture, Riv, Viper Strike, and Whirling Blade. All of those skills require specific weapons to be able to use them, so if you equip another weapon which are not one of them it works with, they will not alternate between them. And also, if only one weapon is used, the dual wielding bonuses will still apply. As I said in the beginning of the video, you get that 10% more attack speed, that block chance, and the 20% more physical damage mod. It will still apply. However, the attack rate is only based now on the weapon that actually are used. For example, you're using Glacial Hammer again, and you have one sword, one mace. Only the mace attack speed rate will be applied to the skill. And the tooltip will appear to be wrong. It will not show the correct damage. Now we have come to some simultaneously attacks. These skills I'm going to mention here will use both weapons at the same time, and both need to be of the required weapon type. And the skills are Cleave, Dual Strike, and Riposte. Cleave, you need to have either an axe or a sword, and you can't have another weapon in your offhand or so. You need to have an axe or a sword, either 2 axes or 2 swords, or 1 axe or 1 sword. You can't like have an axe and then have for example, a dagger in your offhand. You can use Cleave with just using 1 axe and using a shield. And Dual Strike is a very special skill. You can only use Dual Strike if you're dual wielding. You must dual wield to be able to use Dual Strike. You can use that skill with any weapon you want, except by wands. You can't use the wand and use Dual Strike, for obvious reason. And the last one is Riposte. It is a block skill, so when you're blocking an enemy, they will get a nasty surprise. It's a free block skill, so it will damage enemy just by blocking them. And that was my little short overview on how the dual wielding mechanics works in Path of Exile. If you have any question, or if you don't understand something I said, please ask me in comments and I will be happy to answer them. And I'll put a link in the description to the Path of Exile wiki, where you can read for yourselves and also see some of the passives and how it works for yourself. But anyway, I hope you guys liked this video, and thanks for watching everyone, and I'll see you guys next time.